All right, so I'm gonna create a Facebook ad for this product and specifically because it's one of my clients. This is gonna be a very long video. I'm not going to edit, chop anything out. It's just gonna be me starting from scratch. So let's get into it. First off, I kind of did a little bit of a browsing on the website. If I'm being very honest with you, it's very vague. I'm not too sure who it's targeting, who it's really for. If I just kind of scroll down here, it's not much. It gives you the basic remove dirt and grime, some TikTok creators, I guess. And that's really about it. Nothing more to it. So I'll be using FreePik. This is just my preference. I want to hold everything here, and it already has AI embedded into this. What would you call this? Kind of like I don't know, a brainstorm platform. I don't know what to call it. I just like it because it has everything I need. Aside from that, the other AI thing I'm using is my agent bot that I built yesterday. It's not perfect. As you can see, it didn't access Amazon, had some issues over here, but it did a pretty good job. What I went ahead and told the agent to do, me personally, I don't want to look at the competition quite yet. I want to have a base point as to what I should be kind of seeing what's overlooked and combine that with what's already working. And the agent basically told me the target audience, which is homeowners 30 to 55 years old with musty smelling washing and clothing, treating it as a maintenance odor problem. But not only that, it went into detail and it actually gave me an idea, which is renters that inherit gross machines. So maybe people that rent out homes, apartments, they might already have an existing appliance, which is the washing machine, inside the home. And instead of spending hundreds of $1,000s on a new machine, this product could be the solution. On top of that, not only did it give me the idea, but it also gave me the reasoning behind it. It's because renters are price sensitive. They just got a home, they just got an apartment. They probably don't even want to bother with it. So, next on the list is the hook. This in itself, to me, is pretty good. It's not perfect, but it gives me, again, a baseline of what I should be researching. So it's going to be a combination of me using AI and me manually researching because I've been manually researching for a while now. AI just so happened to kind of make it a little bit easier. So your clothes smell clean until you put them on. Addressing the hidden embarrassment factor. People don't realize their clean clothes carry wash funk. All right. This is a social anxiety angle. Musty smell equals judgment. So that's pretty I guess relatable, I would say. This $20 fix saved me from buying a $600 washing machine. The logic behind that is money saving transformation angle. A huge ROI story competitors aren't telling. Everyone is selling clean machines. This sells don't replace, restore. Okay. And then lastly, I thought my machine was too far gone. Then I tried this. Tackling the objective, my machine is beyond saved. My machine is beyond saving. That keeps people from trying to clean. Wait, what? That keeps people from trying cleaners. Testimonial proof, counter skepticism, competitors assume people want maintenance. This targets people who already get given up, okay, and are about to buy a new one. I don't know about this one. I'm not sure about this one because when I'm set on buying something completely new, I just want it to be brand new and fixed. So I kind of like these two angles, which is pretty cool. And on top of that, CTAs, pretty insightful, 30-day money-back guarantee. If your washer doesn't smell brand new, we will refund you, no questions asked. Cool. All right. Now what? Well, I kind of already know because I've been creating ads, but we'll just start off like we don't know. So, hook, of course. Let me just go to Gemini so we can both look this up. In 2026, what is the best way to structure my Facebook video ads? All right, so the hook, body, CTA, format, pattern interruption, benefits not features, and then benefit driven CTA. All right, that's the first one. Technical. Oh, this is just like the aspect ratio, sound off, using captions. Got it. What is Facebook's new algo? Now, the reason I'm doing this is because, assuming whoever's watching is completely brand new, this is what I would do to kind of be up to date as to what's going on. So, this is Facebook's new algorithm. I've already kind of did my research on it. From the looks of it, it seems as if, yes, Facebook is getting smarter. So instead of having to push a specific target through the back end when you're setting up your Facebook ads, it's just simply saying, I'm going to read the captions, I'm going to read the text on the video to best direct the target to your video, essentially. So yeah, let me see the creative first. Since the algorithm is looking for variety to find different pockets of users, your strategy should focus on creative diversity rather than hacks. So testing the angles, native feel, AI assisted variations. So my thing is I'm going to test or start off with one hook, one angle, which is going to be these two here. I say these two because I don't really feel that. I mean, I could do the third one, but I honestly feel like the two top ones are probably my best chance, I would say. Don't just test two different colors, test two different reasonings why someone would buy. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So first hook is going to be addressing hidden factor. People don't realize. So I'm just going to do musty judgment. And I'm just going to paste this for hook one. Okay, hook. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm just going to do it like this because when it comes time to me dragging and connecting the dots, I just want it to be kind of seamless. I don't want it to. Number two, hook. And I might just get the AI to generate another hook. This saved ROI Huge ROI story competitors aren't telling. Everyone's selling a clean machine. This sells replace, don't replace, restore. All right, I'm gonna just take this hook because this is how I'm gonna remember. Nope. Again, this is gonna be a very long video. It might be a little boring, but for those of you that are wanting video ads, this is exactly how I create them. And I'll probably copy this. This is kind of not the best to me, but this will help me with the reasoning behind why I thought this was a good idea. All right, let's get the AI to give us another one. Let's find 2 more hook ideas for this product. And let's see what happens. And I was trying to figure out why Amazon was blocked. I might have to figure that out because I do want to use Amazon's like reviews to kind of pull different ideas in the future. All right, so here are the 2 other hook ideas. Why does my why does my he washer smell worse than my old school top loader? This is the problem. I'm assuming what is he washer? I have no idea what that is. Okay. I'm not going to use that because I don't even know what that was. I guess it's a brand. Oh, it says it right here. Logic he washer machines are notorious for odor issues because they use less water. I'm thinking maybe the angle could be, what is that called? Eco-friendly power washers or eco-friendly machine washers are actually doing more harm than good. It's causing buildup. But most people don't know why their expensive new machines smell worse than the cheap ones they replaced. Okay, there's that angle, and I'm thinking this is just me reading this and this. This one is targeting people that are about to buy new machines, but what about people that just got new machines or like just move in and got like a new appliance and they want to prevent smelling bad? Let me just add that as just a thought because I just came up with that. This kind of happens whenever you just brainstorm. Target those with new appliances. Actually, new wash machines to prevent odor build up. A very small, I guess, target, but they want to prevent odor buildup. And what do you call it whenever, like, it's kind of like FOMO. Not FOMO, but you kind of feel like you have to do this thing. It's like when you first buy a home, do this to your washing machine. Something like that. Like that's kind of the angle I'm thinking. That just kind of popped up, but I'll do that as well. I think that's pretty good. And then let's go back to our agent here. Yeah, I don't know. I might do the Your eco-friendly machine that is saving you using less water is actually causing you to have more residue buildup. That could be another one. What's the fifth one? Your washing machine has black mold. Here's how to tell and fix it in one wash. Fear, urgency, angle, black mold, health concern, especially for parents or people with allergies. Ooh, allergies. That's a good target too. Okay. I don't know about the black mold. I'm kind of like tweaking as I go. I might do a total of 5 hooks just so we can have this down. All right. Let me see. Eco-friendly, less water washing machine is actually causing more. Okay, I'm just gonna forget the spelling. Causing more residue buildup. I'll fix the spelling in a minute because I lose my train of thought pretty quick. Your washing machine has black mold. Here's how to fix it. This here could be like I said, allergy. Those with allergies, those with acne, body acne. So you see where I'm going with this? Like I'm kind of going deep. Like basically this is a more fear. Let me see, hook number 5. Hook number 4. So whenever I think about this or how, like, I'm not just giving this to AI and just copying literally everything. I'm more so using this as a starter, a base point, because it saved me, like, when did I start this? This is not fair because I prompted this earlier today, but I would say it saved me maybe 10, 15, even 20 minutes of just manual research. I have a base point, and yeah, I just lost my train of thought. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these and simply put them underneath each other because, oh, my thought process, that's what it was. The reason why I came up with these, at least the first one wasn't mine. Second was definitely not mine. Third, but I kind of built off of it, what it was telling me. And it's kind of a different angle approach. But the best way is if you think of it like a person scrolling on their phone. I wonder if I could draw on here. Nope, I can't. So if you think about a person scrolling on their phone, a hook is to get them from basically stopping, right? But okay, how do I put this? You're scrolling on your phone. What stops you? We're humans, so we have only 5 senses: see, hear, feel, touch, smell. See, hear, feel, touch, smell. Yeah. And when you're on the phone, you only could see, you only can hear. You're touching, but you're not touching the physical product. So see, hear, and that's basically it. So whatever the client or the customer sees and whatever they hear is what's going to stop them. So that's just kind of the thought process as to why I feel like these are strong candidates for the hook. Again, you're going to have to test a lot of creatives to figure out and to see if the hook you even thought was worth it is worth it. You have to. There's no other way around it. If you're not willing to spend, I mean, you're never going to know what's going to work. And that's unfortunately what a lot of people stop at. They don't feel that their creative is working, but in reality, they just haven't tried enough. So, yeah, we're going to start off with these. This is the hook, uh, brief hookings that I want to do, because if you read this, your clothes smell clean until you put them on. Here's why. Judgment, smell. The visual could be someone smelling their armpit or someone putting on their clothes and it still stinks. Okay. I don't know why this pops up in my head, but Lululemon has it to where they say that the odor doesn't build into their fabric. Lie. So I was thinking some type of visual like that, you know. That's just me brainstorming out loud. This $20 fix saved me from buying a $600 washing machine. This right here can play into the mildew. It can play into the smell, the visuals. This is at least what I'm saying. Like the next part to me is figuring out the visuals. Before I do that, I'm going to do one more step and I'm going to show you. And then the hook, it says target those with newer washing machines to prevent odor buildup. When you first buy a home, do this with your washing machine. So this is what I came up with, just based off of what AI gave me. It was really anchored towards people that were on the verge to buying a new one. Not quite sure if I want to test that yet, but this is probably the angle I'd like to go. And then eco-friendly, less water machines are basically doing more damage than good. It's causing buildup. I don't really know about this one. Worth a shot. You got to try it. This is more so targeting people, I guess, that are trying to save money. So, but then again, less water machines said that it is actually more expensive. High efficiency machines are notorious for odor issues, but they use less water, more residue buildup. But most people don't know why they're expensive. New machines smell worse than the cheap ones they replaced. So, we'll see. We'll see about this one. And then lastly, your washing machine has black mold. Here's how to tell and fix it in one wash. So yeah, you can go the black mold. I'm just gonna leave it. You can go the black mold, cause or create fear. I don't know how relatable that is or how unrealistic that is, because if you're someone that cares about your washing machine, I guess it would have to be hidden mold. Yeah, I would say it would have to be hidden, because I'm just thinking logically, if someone is, being advertised these tablets, and if they see black mildew or mold forming in their washer, I feel like they would have got that taken care of already. So it would have to be hidden mold. But these other ones, allergies, that's a good visual. Body acne is really good. I feel that it could target pretty well, because assuming that your back acne is getting worse because your clothes isn't cleaning. Why isn't your clothes cleaning well? Because of the buildup and the residue from the machine. Okay, I think you kind of get where I'm going with this. I just wanted to break it down. Next step is we go to TikTok, and I believe they already kind of opened up the doors for us. We're going to come here, and I thought I saw this person doing it. I kind of wanted to listen to it. Let me go ahead and click on the actual video. Okay, well that didn't work. Nope. I wouldn't recommend something like this either, because once the video is done, it's kind of like you come straight to another person's video. All right, best bet, I could probably just type it in. Washing machine, let's see. Washing machine cleaner, tabs. We'll just do that. I'm not looking for the exact product. I just want to kind of get an idea of what people are saying. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. I need to turn on my speaker. You're probably going to go in and out of audio just because I don't have a headset. So bear with me if you're watching still. I'm going to click on this one.
Is going to build up in your machine over time. In order to deep clean your machine, you're going to use these cleaning tabs to cut through that residue and grime. Not only will it clean out any mildew, but it's going to deodorize those old bad smells. Using these tabs is so important if you want your clothing to come out actually clean every time. They're also great for maintaining the longevity and performance of the washing machine itself. Now, I throw a tab in about once every month, so this supply has 25 and will last me probably 2 years. I wish I would have got these in the Black Friday sale, so I get them now. You know you have to wash your clothes, but did you know you also have to wash your washing machine? Yep, all that gunk that you're washing out of your clothes is going to build.
Okay. Visual, personally, is not the best. Let's find something that has more of a, let's see.
I want to show these because I don't want people to spend.
Also, look at this. As we're doing this, we're going to find comments that can also be used as a hook. So, baking soda and vinegar cleans better. Baking soda and vinegar make salt water. Congratulations, you've done nothing. Okay. So things like this is kind of why I wanted to give it to AI first, and then we just add on it. So you're going to have people do DIYs. Let's see. Let me just add another one real quick. It doesn't have to be a hook per se, but people doing DIYs to get rid of smell / buildup, more damage to the machine. So this is kind of like bringing awareness that you know that people are trying other stuff. Hence this. I don't know if that's really a thing, but we can do research as to what people are doing alternatively. Of course, people can do alternative stuff, but our goal is to basically debunk as much as possible, essentially. All right. And sorry if my audio is, again, echoing, primarily because I don't have a headset. So bear with me. All right.
So if you have pets,
let me go back.
I want people to spend $2,000 like we had to. So if you have pets, you need to be cleaning your washing machine, which we had no idea. See how all the wallpaper is ripped off now and ruined because we didn't know? So this is a full year supply. You run one of these tablets on an empty cycle, and that's it. It's going to dissolve all the pet hair that is gunked up in your washing machine.
Okay, that's another one. Pet hair. See, all these ideas, all these, all right, that didn't work. What? Pet, come on. Pet owners, yeah, I would use this as a targeted audience. So I'm gonna just do this audience idea target. Um, musty judgment. I think this would just be easier for me to kind of see what direction we're going to go into. Save money type. New home owners. I just put new move-ins. This is the people that have brand new appliances / bought new washer. What was the last one? Oh, allergies. Allergies / back acne. Not back, body acne. The DIYers. So as you can see, I have not even created the ad yet. Isn't that funny? I spend most of my time doing the research first and then finding what I need to find. But I like to structure everything beforehand before I move forward, because if you don't even understand who you're targeting, you're basically running in circles, not knowing why things aren't working. All right, so that was a pretty interesting one. Mistake number one, owning a Samsung. Let's see how many people say that, but they'd have this set since 2019. It's made it four cross state move. I don't know what this person is talking about. Same here. Plus, it comes with sanitized cleaning cycles that you can run in. Don't have to spend my money on cleaning tabs. I agreed. Hairs don't dissolve. That is a true fact, but maybe we can go the odor route. I'm obsessed with my dog, but I'm never getting another shedding dog again. Okay, so really with this, to save me some time, I think I should put in my notes for agent scrape TikTok comments when doing product research. So this is just my notes and what I feel would be very helpful the next time we do this again. All right, let me look at another one. Let's see.
I know I'm not the only one with a smelly washing machine after I've accidentally left clothes in it overnight. That's why I like to use the active washing machine cleanser tabs. This box comes with 24 tabs, so you can put a tab in your washing machine twice a month. I only do it once a month so I can make the box last a little bit longer. I really like using these tabs because it helps deodorize and clean your washing machine. It only costs $20. If you don't have it, click that link below. I know I'm
Okay, so this is a good visual. You know, it kind of explains, or people relate. This is more FOMO, or not FOMO, fear. Let me listen to the audio real quick.
Washer for $50. Said it had this nasty, ungettable stench and was loaded with pet hair she just couldn't fix. Come on, babe. You're kidding me. I'm going to deep clean this thing and resell it for at least $500 easy. This is my must-have for my cleaning business. I even sneak it in when I do clients' washers. If your clean clothes still have pet hair and a weird smell, chances are your washer drum's stuffed with hidden dog, cat fur, dander, and germs. You can run it 100 times. All you're doing is soaking your clothes in bacteria and stench. Any cleaner who actually puts in the work will love these washer cleaning tabs. Just drop one in.
Okay. I kind of get what they're doing, but it's not quite what I'm going for. I do like the beginning of this. I don't know if you could hear, but it's kind of like a gasp.
washer for 50 bucks. 3MN. His lady sold me this washer for 50 bucks. Said it had this nasty, ungettable stench and was loaded with pet.
That's a good hook. Again, remember with the hooks, see, hear. We can't do touch. We can't do feel. We can't do touch, smell. I think that was it. Hear, see, touch, feel. Touch and feel, the same thing. See, touch, smell, hear. Yeah. So with audio, that'd be good. That's a good idea. All right. So we have that. Now what I want to do, since we kind of looked at TikTok a little bit, let me look at like one more.
Did y'all know you're actually supposed to be cleaning your washing machine and you're supposed to be doing it regularly? Well, if you didn't know, I'm here to tell you that you need to. These little tablets get the job done so well. They come in a full 1-year supply box because there's 12 tablets and you only need to do it once a month. They're having a huge 54% off sale on them right now and free shipping. All you do is pop open that tablet, throw it in your washing machine and run a regular load. And don't forget to let it soak. Not only does it make your washing machine look so good and clean,
All right. I think this is a good starting point. We got a total of 5 hooks. And then we got kind of like the body of the video. Come on. Let's just do body 1. So I'm going to make this video not super, super long. This is going to be a Facebook video. I'm going to have probably this angle here connects with this one. Essentially what I'm doing here is creating multiple variables. And this is for my client to be able to test all of much of the variables as possible, because as we have read here, don't just test different colors, test different reasonings why someone would buy. Save time versus looks better. The algorithm aggressively favors content that doesn't look like an ad. If it looks like a reel from a friend, that's good. Meta now uses an AI to automatically crop your videos, swap headlines, and even adjust the lighting to see which version performs the best. All right, so that's kind of what I'm going for. It says the takeaway: stop trying to outsmart the machine with targeting, but put all that energy into making 5 different hooks and let the algorithm, or I don't know how to pronounce that, Andromeda, do the heavy lifting. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna go for. It says that the AI scans every frame for the video, the color, transcript, and even the mood, the energy, the pattern, pattern matching. It compares your creative to billions of historical interactions. If people who like material home decor are the ones engaging with your video, basically the AI or the Andromeda will ignore your yoga interest setting and start showing it to home decor. Okay, so basically this AI, I keep saying AI, the new Meta algorithm is smart enough to know who to target. And my job as the creator, the video ads creator, is just to simply test as many hooks as possible. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. All right, so now what do we have to do? We can create the body, the CTA. We kind of already have one. Let me go ahead and put that here. CTA, generate me 2 more CTAs. All right. Let's see what it does. Let me go ahead and copy this one. I like it. While that's going, since I'm only going to be doing 3 CTAs, we can always rotate them, but we'll see. CTA number 1, CTA. And if you're still watching, this is basically what it's like to brainstorm and think this through. A lot of people look past this part and think that, I don't know what they think. Honestly, I've been doing this since like 2017. Started off as a freelancer, created ads for those that did drop shipping, still do. Wonder why this is taking longer than expected. But yeah, I've been doing this since 2017, and a lot of people don't really put the time and effort into this research section here. Buy 2, get 2, stock up for the year of fresh laundry while supplies last. Why this is leveraging the existing bulk offer, so it's pulling from here. Okay, makes sense. Can do that. And then try 1 tablet. If your machine doesn't smell brand new, keep it. We'll still refund you. Why the ultra low risk keeps it, say keep it, remove the hassle, no return to mail. Okay, that's good, but I have to make sure the client is actually happy with that. So I'm gonna just use that for now. And then we're gonna piece everything together. Copy and paste. Choose CTA. Number 3, CTA. All right, and the body, of course, we're going to add a little bit more. I just like that DIY. This kind of debunks why people wouldn't buy this. It might be towards the middle. If I'm not mistaken, it says to, where is it at? So the hook, pattern interruption, like I was saying, the eyes and the ears is what stops us. So the gasping, the visuals, and then the benefits right here is probably what we're going to focus on next. And then after that, not the visuals, the benefits first. And then we're going to piece together the visuals before we begin scraping the web and finding clips. I believe this person is drop shipping, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I might be wrong, but it says focus on benefits, not features. Show the after state, how the user's life looks once their problem is resolved. Use social proof. So you can use social proof or a quick how it works. So with this one, based off of what we were looking at here, it's a lot of people demoing the product, showing them how it's been used.
Repairman that came out to fix
Let me do this without pet owners. This is an interesting. Basically, I'm putting this on mute because I want to see what it would look like if visually. So that didn't really. The only thing that grabbed my attention was the dog. This right here It kind of makes you feel like, what in the world is going on? You see? So it kind of gives a good visual. I'm looking at also the amount of views. This is a good visual as well. So really stuff that kind of looks gross. So let's go ahead and add that in. Showcase dirty washer. Dirt. Pet hair. I don't know about the pet hair because it is true. Pet hair doesn't necessarily dissolve. Pet hair. Mold. Smell. Something like that. Show the before and then we'll show the after. H. So my thinking, my process, these are the different hooks. These are the different, demographic, the audience we're targeting based off of these hooks. And then when it comes to the body, we're going to present the dirtiness of the washing machine. And then in the middle, we're going to show people trying to do it themselves, but it ends up costing them because they don't know what they're doing. It ends up doing more damage to the machine. And then we're going to show the product being used, demonstration. Again, this is just my rough idea and how I structure. Demonstration. Demo of the product being used from bad to good. And during this process, we could probably have this could kind of be like a demo / UGC style clip. And then we test the creatives. So what we're basically doing is connecting the dots, really. We are connecting this and then essentially to this. You see what I mean? Like we're just connecting each one. This one here to this one here. You see what I mean? We're connecting hook 1 to text 6 all the way down and then testing the CTA 1. So there's multiple variables. The body kind of stays the same because it's it's the body of the video. The hook is really what I want to switch up. And then from there, when the client tests it, we're going to go back to the drawing board, see which ad performed the best. And then now we have like more data to pinpoint what demographic and what target is actually working. We eliminated what doesn't work and we're going to focus on what does work. That's basically it. So now that we have that briefing, let's see how long that take. It took about an hour, close to it. So unfortunately, my recording software gave out on me and did not record the other hour of this video. So I'm going to give you kind of a brief rundown as to what it is I did in between time. All right. I'm going to try to record this section pretty briefly. I took all the hooks and I found visual context to it. I selected 2 videos specifically because I want multiple variables. The whole point is to give the client a visual and myself so that when it comes time to editing, we can mesh it all together. So this here is people smelling their clothes. Your clothes smell clean until you put them on. Here's why. So musty judgment got people smelling. The second hook is this $20 fix saved me $600 from buying a wash machine. So I really just showed like a kind of a nasty buildup gunk, if you would say. This one is those that bought a new wash machine. I got someone that is taking off the stickers of their washer and dryer and then someone installing. By the way, I got these videos straight off of TikTok. I use this link here. I'll paste it down below. It's free, it's easy to use, minimal ads. My favorite hook, the allergy, body acne, and then the hidden molds. So you can kind of do this as a combination, or you can do this as individual testing hooks. As you can see here, the mold buildup, and then this one here is the body acne breakout, and then this is more like the hives, itchiness from the mold. It could be anything, right? I completely scrapped the eco-friendly less water hook that saves them money supposedly, but causes more damage. I wrapped that up because I couldn't really find content on that. Could be a possible test in the future. But this here is getting more towards the body. Again, we got this from Gemini. I'm doing the short hook. Body is to have the benefits, not the features. I'm showing after states and how to, quick demonstrations along with review. So my thought process was to show someone smelling their washer. It's very relatable. It smells, and then an explanation. It could be a voiceover or someone explaining why it stinks. And then from here, the objective was that people were finding other solutions, DIYers. This was all done again with AI. And of course, we were looking through videos and came across the feature, exactly why I messaged myself or left a note for myself for my agent to add this skill set. But that's besides the point. This is what it came up with. The objective to address, can I just use vinegar and baking soda? So what I was thinking to do was have a combination of someone explaining that they tried to do a DIY hack, and then it shows the result of it doing more damage than good. So that was the theory behind it. Now, this part here, the demonstration, is where you would just find someone that's throwing the pod in the washer, seeing how easy it is and how clean it is. That's the after. This was the one I wanted to show because it kind of wraps everything together. The CTAs, essentially what I did, and I wish you would have saw the process, but it's very simple. What I did was find a TikTok video, which is this one. Okay. And then I took a screenshot of the product shown on my client's website because they have the 25 pack, as you can see here. And then all I did was use this video as reference and connected the product to the video, and it generated this. So maybe I can give you an example very quickly on how I did it. So let me go ahead and copy and paste this. I might have to refresh this because I've been on this for a while. Okay, so I got this. We're going to do video generator, and we're going to take this image and use it as reference. And all I did, let me go ahead and copy this so that you can see it. And I'm going to paste it in here just so you can see what's going on. I put replace the existing product in her hand with an image attached to as reference. Make sure the motion are the exact same. So we'll just do 5 seconds of it, and then I'm just going to deploy one of them just so you can see the process of how I did this, because it's very simple. And then all I'm going to do after that generates is simply come over here and select the one that I feel is best. You can generate as many as you want. You can come here, press download, save it to your desktop, upload it into your editing software, and begin editing. So that's really what I've been doing. This is also a great starting point for you to brainstorm, put everything together before you start editing for your clients or for yourself. So for each video, of course, I also want to make sure this is very known. You don't want to get copywritten, so you don't want to use someone's identity. You can come in here and simply tell AI to swap out their face. Of course, majority of these angles, it's not really showing anyone's face until it's a UGC or someone's being shown in it. In the beginning is a hook, things of that nature. But majority of this is simply like a mashup of B-roll, some showing of the body, but you kind of get the gist of it. I'm kind of just rambling. While this is loading, I'm going to show you exactly how it looks. It's going to take 2 minutes and 30 minutes. Again, this is all that I used with the AI. I updated the skill. It went and it gave me all this information. I used it. There's another objective that you can also tackle. My machine is too old and damaged to fix, or it's too expensive to clean. So these are the three actually biggest objectives that a viewer might have. Now, I'm not going to show the whole editing process. I decided that I'm probably just going to show you the end result. If you just click the link down below, it'll be a public link that you can just watch how I mash everything up together to see the end result. I feel like that would save a lot of time. But aside from that, the next video, hopefully it doesn't cut out. I'll kind of just walk you through the process again and anything else I find out new with AI and different platforms. I'll probably just share and upload. But I thought this was very insightful for those that wanted to take advantage of AI, but never really was able to connect the dots. So we'll see how the all right, so it just finished up. Here is another video, but I would probably generate more because I would want to show a washer in the background. But this was just a little example, and it kind of looks a little bit too similar to her. You can always replace it. It could be a different gender, different ethnicity, whatever you prefer, different age even. So that's basically it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Comment down below any questions you might have.